As families prepare for the new school year, our next guest is back to help make sure they're kind of mentally prepared. Susan Merrill from iMom and Family First is back to shed some light on bad behaviors that should be conquered to help create a successful school year. So go ahead. We got a couple days left. We got a big job ahead of us.
And just work on these throughout the year. This is not a rush.
Okay,
don't be overwhelmed.
So if we don't get it by the school year, we can continue.
But no, because your kids are little. The sooner it's caught, the easier it's taught.
Okay.
So know that. Start when they're young. If your kids are young, do start now. But the first one is lying. Yeah, and that's a biggie. So to me, there's two kinds of liars, and my older daughter was the perfectionist liar. She wanted to please so badly, she wanted everything perfect, that when she made a mistake, she would try to cover it up with a lie. So understand why they're doing it. Then the passionate liar was my second child.
I love that you had both.
Yes, oh no, I had 5, I had all kinds. But she was the one that wanted to do something wrong so badly, her curiosity was so strong, that she'd just take a chance that she could lie her way out of it.
Oh, wow.
So
You had your work cut out for you.
Understand why they're lying, because if they're in the habit of doing it, there's always a reason why they're lying, and obviously it's to cover up
So do you just
behavior.
straight up and ask, why are you lying? How do you get to that reason?
So I love this printable. I'm going to share a lot of printables we have on imom.com. This one is called Think About It, and if your child's really young, like your kid's age, you're going to want to do it for them. But what did I do wrong? So obviously a lie is covering up something they did wrong. Most kids don't just crazy lie for the fun of it.
Okay.
They're covering something up. Then it asks the question, why was it wrong? So drill down on the behavior they're doing wrong first to rectify that, because that's the root of the lie. Then next time I will, and they have to answer these questions. And then lastly, what consequence should I receive for my lie?
Ooh.
So go over these over and over again. You're going to figure out the pattern of why they're lying. But
my kids will be willing, I think, to do that. But you get into teenagers and stuff, I don't know if they're going to be as...
So once they can write, you send them to their room with this to do it on their own. Now, over teenage lying, we'll talk about that another segment.
That's a whole nother one.
A whole nother
I know.
segment.
Disrespect. This can be a big one. This can be a big hurtful issue in families.
And this will, and not just families, this will impact your child's success at school. If your child is disrespectful to the teacher, is the teacher going to like them?
Nope.
No. So one thing I like to do with disrespect is give the child a do-over. So if they say anything disrespectful in your home, say, you know what, I think you better do that over. Can you say that another way? Just stop it right there. And then have that conversation of why it came across as disrespectful. They have to learn how that sounds to somebody else.
They don't know what they don't know, yeah.
But I will say also modeling.
Okay.
If your tone as a mom is disrespectful, or if they hear you talking on the phone in that tone,
Or to other loved ones.
exactly, they're going to pick it up. So
Now, what's the difference between, our next one is unkindness. So what's the difference between disrespectful and kindness?
So kindness is a heart issue. Disrespect is the manifestation of a heart issue. So if my tone is disrespectful, that's because there's something going on in my heart. And kindness is really it's a character trait.
Okay.
And there's
Can
lots.
you improve that?
Yes, there's lots of character traits. And another printable we have is called this character tree printable. It's great for little kids. We have a list of character traits on there. The children need to choose the one they want to work on. They write it on, and we actually have leaves they can cut out when they do it right. So kindness is learned. It really is. It's learning to put other people first. If you don't train your child to do that, then they're selfish, which would be unkind.
Okay.
So
We have a little less than a minute left.
we got to work on the last one then.
The
This
last
is
one,
important.
laziness.
This is a good, important one for school. If your child is lazy, and in older children, I call it procrastination. You're procrastinating doing what needs to be done now. If you carry that into college, what happens?
Yeah.
You fail out. If you carry it into your work, you get fired because somebody else does their job better.
How do you recorrect that behavior to get them motivated?
We have, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to show them. Check, done, chore charts. When kids are
making
young,
lists?
when kids are young, teach them to get their basic things done first. In the morning, make your bed, pick up your clothes, hang up your towels. Do it before we have fun. When they get home from school, we have homework magic. Okay, we're going to do our homework first, then we're going to go play. There's always time to play if we earn it by doing our work first.
Okay, well, again, lots of good stuff. This is just one of the many of the topics that we love talking with you about. Where can people go to find out more to get those printables?
Go to imom.com
Easy
and look in the printable section. We have hundreds, over 300 printables. So
all right, Susan, we always love when you're here.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Love being here. Thanks for having me.